Now to the latest on that suspected Chinese spy balloon shot down by a U.S. fighter jet off the Carolina coast. The Pentagon now confirming 4 previous Chinese balloon flights over sensitive sites in the U.S., all part of a global surveillance operation by Beijing. ABC's Ike reports that news coming as senators begin a hearing on how the Biden administration responded to this incident.
Senators are holding the first hearing on the suspected Chinese surveillance balloon that flew over a number of states before a fighter jet shot it down off the coast of South Carolina. Montana Senator Jon Tester, whose state was traversed by the balloon, questioning top Pentagon officials who now say 4 other Chinese spying balloons flew over sensitive sites in recent years.
Either this is no big deal in the military's eyes, and I don't think you're going to say that, or there's not a consistent plan on how to deal with them.
Senior U.S. officials say those previous sites were near naval bases in Hawaii, Texas, and Florida, all undetected at the time. Sources say Beijing has a fleet of these types of balloons and that they had sent the airships on missions across 5 continents and 40 countries, spying on military and other sensitive facilities.
All of our strategic assets, we made sure that we were buttoned down so that we didn't expose any capability unnecessarily.
After the U.S. shot down the Chinese balloon, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin tried to contact his Chinese counterpart, but the Chinese Ministry of Defense denied his request, calling the U.S.'s actions irresponsible. Republicans have criticized President Biden for not shooting down the spy balloon sooner.
It defies belief that there was not a single opportunity to safely shoot down this spy balloon prior to the coast of South Carolina.
But President Biden defending his decision.
The idea that there was a dereliction of duty I think is a bizarre notion.
The State Department says it's looking into possible actions it may take against China and entities linked to its military that supported the balloon's intrusion into U.S. airspaces. They're also looking to further expose and address China's other surveillance activities. Ike ABC News, Washington.
The Biden administration is considering deporting non-Mexican migrants to Mexico. The move aims to help stem the flow of migrants. The new plan would be a fast-track deportation process known as expedited removal. Migrants from countries like Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua would remain in Mexico. The U.S. isn't able to deport those migrants back to their home countries because of strained diplomatic relations. This would appear to mark the first time that Mexico would take back non-Mexican deportees at a large scale. Right now, the Biden administration is still leaning on the Trump-era COVID policy known as Title 42, which allows authorities to turn away certain migrants at the border. However, Title 42 potentially could expire soon.
The White House will release a roadmap to make sure the public knows what to expect when the COVID-19 declaration ends. That declaration deemed the virus a public health emergency. It's set to end by May 11th. During Tuesday night's State of the Union address, President Biden also said the White House's previously stated goals set to protect the population will remain in place. However, the White House says once the COVID-19 declarations end, many Americans may have to start paying for COVID-19 testing and treatment.
Now to the severe weather moving across the country. At least one reported tornado touching down in Louisiana. ABC's Rob Marciano tells us that this comes as millions are on alert for damaging winds.
Overnight, reports of tornadoes touching down in Louisiana and Mississippi. This was a scene about 65 miles northwest of New Orleans.
I was just sitting on the couch. I heard something like a whistle or a train come. All kinds of stuff was just hitting the trailer.
You can see a twister moving across the interstate. Drivers dodging debris falling around them. Parts of buildings and homes ending up in the trees. This mini-mart, Chevron station, and church torn apart. Rescue crews searching for anyone who still may be trapped. Multiple manufactured homes suffering severe damage.
My cousin's trailer had flipped with her and her kids in it.
The police chief in Tangipahoa Parish saying numerous homes were damaged, but no serious injuries have been reported.
Back here at home, a look at live cam, 67 degrees picture perfect day for rodeo.
Yeah, beautiful start to our day, and people are probably getting out there to the rodeo grounds later tonight, John.
And that food.
So, yes, the food too. It's all a thing. And by the way, the severe weather that you just saw there, that was part of that storm system that moved through here yesterday, pushing east. Still some showers and storms associated with that, but well east of us now. Want to show you the temperatures here across the state. We're kind of in between systems at the moment. That front you see there on the far right side of your screen, that's the one that moved through yesterday. It's moving away, but we've got another one that shifts in a little bit later tonight. In the meantime, we'll see some pretty good warmth today. 64 right now. We should make our way up to about 70 or so. Behind the front, there is some chillier weather. 28 Denver, 34 Albuquerque. It's in the 40s in the Texas Panhandle. And we'll feel some of that cooler air as we get into tomorrow. In the meantime, let's enjoy this. I mean, this is just a beautiful scene outside. 64, as I said, south-southwesterly winds at 11. They always tend to warm us up. And here's a look at the KSAT 12-hour forecast. 72 at 4 o'clock, 67 at 6 p.m., and then down into the 50s tonight before that front arrives, and that brings some gusty winds with it. Very quickly, we wanted to talk a little bit about some rodeo climatology. We have a love-hate relationship with weather when it comes to the rodeo. Back in 1996, it got up to 100 during rodeo time. Back in 2021, you remember that? Got down to 9, lost power. It was COVID. That was a bad year. The wettest back in 2012, we had several days with rain in February. And the snowiest, there was actually a little bit of snow back in February of 1966, may have interrupted the rodeo a little bit. But this year, the weather looks fantastic. And David Sears, meteorologist Mia Montgomery out there, and I believe that they're seeing a lot of blue skies at the moment, guys.
Yeah, absolutely, Justin. Can confirm. Not even a cloud in the sky right now. It is plenty of sunshine. It is beautiful. It feels so comfortable. And honestly, David, later this evening for our rodeo special, weather's not looking too bad there either.
Oh, it's going to be a beautiful night. We're having a rodeo special. For those of you new to San Antonio, maybe didn't catch it last year, we're going to show the rodeo the entire first night of the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo at 7 o'clock. It'll last till roughly 9 o'clock. Then after 9 o'clock, we're going to have a rodeo special. Mia, Ursula Perry, and myself are going to be hosting this special, and we've got some great stories to tell, and we're going to have some interviews. And some of those stories involve folks who have put so much in to the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo.
Yeah, we've been working on these stories for a while, just bringing the significance and the importance of the rodeo to you, kind of showing you behind the scenes as well. We actually, this year, are seeing some local names on the rosters and the lineups, and that is all because in a change this year, the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo decided to host a qualifier event in Uvalde in January instead of it being an invitation-only event. So that has allowed other people an opportunity to make it to a big stage like San Antonio, get that opportunity to compete right here in the AT&T Center. So we're going to bring you that story later tonight as well. Also, Ursula Perry has a phenomenal story on the women behind the rodeo, serving on committees, all of the hard work that they have put into making the rodeo what we know it to be, a fantastic event each and every year here in South Central Texas. And you've got one too.
Yeah, you know, we are Military City, USA, home to Fort Sam Houston National Cemetery and a KSAT troop out there. They ran into a few problems way back in 2021 when we had the big freeze. They looked to the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo for help. So we're going to show you how those two teamed up to make sure the horses who pull that KSAT look as sharp as they can possibly be. That's a story that you'll want to watch as well tonight when we get ready to broadcast the post-game show after the rodeo. Once again, the rodeo from 7 to 9, and you no commercials. You're going to see every event live right here on KSAT12, and then the post-game show at 9 o'clock, right around 9 o'clock, depending on when the rodeo ends. And a lot of fun. We're going to have winners from each event on there.
From
We're
all
going to have
the
all kinds of
events,
stuff.
we've got kind of some fun extra little tidbits thrown in there as well about the rodeo. So I'm looking forward to it. I know you're looking forward to it. It's going to be such a great time.
All right, we got one more shot from out here at the San Antonio Stock Show Rodeo this noon. We're going to show you how you relax after a long, hard day of fun. We'll be back in just a minute.
Looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, too much fun that they're having out there.
Coming up, a treasure trove that's truly for the birds. How California homeowners found 700 pounds of acorns hidden in their home.
Welcome back. Well, this is hard to believe, or maybe even stomach. 700 pounds of acorns found stuffed inside the walls of a California home.
It turned out to be the work of a pair of woodpeckers whose massive trove of acorns were discovered by a pest control technician. It happened after one of the homeowners called for help when they spotted mealworms coming from a bedroom wall. When the pest control technician made a small hole in the wall, they just spilled out and kept spilling out until the pile of acorns reached about 20 feet high.
That is unbelievable. So the pest control technician said that the acorns were likely collected over the past 2 to 5 years. The nuts had to be thrown away because they were covered with bits of fiberglass from the wall's insulation.
That's an incredible image.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to think about this for a while.
Woody Woodpecker in there or something? Yeah, taking you outside with live cam, and as we just saw with David and me out there, beautiful day so far to start the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Hopefully this weather sticks around.
Well, we'll still keep the clear skies. Temperatures become a little more variable next couple days, but today, yes, it really is nice. 64 so far. 67 is the average. We'll be above that today. The low this morning, 37. That was a little bit below average. Records are 91 and 15, just to show you some of the extremes we can get in the month of February. Lots to talk about. We do have a cooler weekend, some rain chances next week. We'll look at the 7-day forecast for you coming up.
And welcome back to the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. You know, after a long day of rodeoing, you got to find somewhere to kick up your feet, take your shoes off, enjoy a little rest. And you know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas.
I will say this rocking chair is very impressive. The armrests are guitars, and they even have cup holders in them.
Well, here's the problem. You got to help me rock. You're just sitting there. It's like I'm rocking for two here. Come on now.
I'll tell you
help
what,
out.
though. The weather today is beautiful. I know Justin has been talking about that throughout the whole newscast. I mean, we got the needed rain yesterday. That's moved out here. So, I mean, all things considered, I think opening night of the rodeo, it's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So if you can't make it down here, once again, you can watch it live right here on KSAT12 from 7 to 9, the post-game show right around 9 o'clock. So this is just the first night.
Yep.
Come on, rock. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
All right, you got to keep rocking. So this is just the first night. So this is the first time that you've actually covered the rodeo. You've been here before. We talked about that. What are you looking forward to the most?
Growing up coming to the rodeo, my favorite thing has just been the atmosphere out here. You know, it's just such a cool event to South Central Texas. My dad's side of the family, they've always been super big in rodeo, so we kind of grew up in that culture and in that atmosphere. And just coming out here and being a part of that, I love it. Of course, the food's great, the entertainment's great. I love watching all the rodeo events too. And something new that they're having this year, the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Oh, they're coming back.
Out here.
That'll be fun, man.
So
gorgeous.
Excited to see them. So just something to put on your little check-off to-do list if you are planning on coming out here this year. Check out the Budweiser Clydesdale.
What's your favorite ride at the carnival?
The Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel?
Because that way, you can see everything. Once you get to the top, and it's just so pretty, everything's all lit up. What about you?
I thought you were going to say the rocking chair. So I thought you were going to say.
Okay, what about food? I know we asked Miss Rodeo. She was excited about the funnel cake, but what kind of food are we looking
funnel cake's got to be number one on the list.
Yeah, that's a
funnel
classic
cake
rodeo.
And a deep fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
There's David.
That's
with
it.
His peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's the one. That's the one. No, it's going to be great.
All right, so we'll see you out here tonight. Thanks for joining us this noon. Remember, it's very simple. 1, 2, 3. Let's rodeo, San Antonio.
Love it. I think we need to get one of those chairs for David here.
Come on, we do. David absolutely needs a chair like that in the newsroom. He could definitely put that to good use.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, and we see people out there already enjoying some of this beautiful weather that we have to kick off the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Justin, things looking good out there.
Oh, for sure. It'll be very crowded. Tonight is Ryan Bingham, right? The entertainment.
Ryan Bingham.
Yeah, there's a lot of good names. I'm kind of excited about Dwight Yoakam.
Oh,
Dwight Yoakam fan.
There you go.
Yeah, so a lot of good acts this year. It's going to be a lot of fun out there at the rodeo. As we look outside, they said it very well. Not a cloud in the sky. It really is nice right now. We've got temperatures sitting at 64 degrees at the airport, 66 at Kelly, 65 at Randolph. And we've got a south-southwesterly wind. And usually when we get a southwesterly wind, it tends to warm us up. We'll see some fairly warm temperatures today. Here's a look across the state of Texas. There is some snow flying at this hour in northwestern Texas, far northwestern panhandle here, but it's cold enough up there to support some of that. Just east of Albuquerque, getting some good snow, and that is associated with the next system that'll be headed our way. Spinning right there. This is going to dive south. Now, once it gets to us, there really isn't a lot of moisture to work with. We're not looking for any rain. There will be maybe some clouds associated with it, but the bigger story is going to be the gusty winds and the drop in temperatures. Not a huge drop, but it will be chilly nonetheless as we get into tomorrow. So let me show you the forecast temperatures. Midday today, we're in the mid-60s, but by this afternoon, 72. And in fact, we'll see a lot of 70s here around South Texas, especially as you get south of San Antonio. Then tonight, the front comes through. Temperatures start to tumble a little bit. It won't get bitterly cold by tomorrow morning, but when you have temperatures in the 40s and then you compound that with some gusty winds, it is going to feel pretty chilly. Let me show you the wind gust forecast too. That front comes through about 11 o'clock. Then the winds begin to really pick up, gusting to near 40 miles per hour. So I would say that's blustery by tomorrow morning. Most of us here in the viewing area are going to see those gusts 35. Maybe a couple of gusts up to 40. So if tomorrow's your trash day, you want to keep that in mind too, because the trash can be blowing right down the street if you're not careful. The wind chills tomorrow morning down to 35 here in town, but I do think we'll see some 20s on the map. These are your feels like numbers by tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Jackets for the kids most of the day tomorrow. And the dew point trend, well, this kind of gives us a good idea of how this pattern is playing out. We've got pretty low moisture today, but it drops off even more with that front. So Friday and Saturday, very, very dry air. Starts to build back a little bit on Sunday, but you won't notice it. It's not until Monday that we get dew points back in the 50s, which isn't terribly high, but we get a little bit of moisture return before our next storm system moves in, and we have a chance for some showers and storms Monday night into Tuesday. So here's a look at that forecast. This low that brings the cold front through, just windy and colder tomorrow. It slides east. Sunday, or Saturday, I should say, is sunny. Looks good. We'll be looking at quiet weather for the first half of the weekend, and maybe a few more clouds Sunday, but I think Sunday is just fine too. It's not until Monday that things really begin to cloud up, and then as this low moves in, we'll have a window here, and I think it's mainly after sunset on Monday and before sunrise on Tuesday that we can see some showers and storms. It was looking a little promising earlier this week. Now, not so much. I think the window's so small that we're not going to get a ton of rain out of this, but at least we're still seeing some chances ever so often. Right now, we're putting it at 40%. That moves east, and so by Tuesday afternoon, most of Valentine's Day is looking good. Maybe just a little bit breezy during the afternoon. And that system, by the way, doesn't really cool us down. So here's how it looks in the 7-day forecast. 57 tomorrow, gusty winds, down to 32 Saturday morning, but up to 60. 62 Sunday, mid-60s Monday. That chance of rain Monday night. 70 for Valentine's Day, and up to 74 on Wednesday. We'll be right back.
This Rodeo Remembers, powered by your San Antonio area Chevy dealers.
The sport of bull riding can be traced back to the haciendas of the 16th century in colonial Mexico. Branch hands from different haciendas would put their skills to the test, and these competitions were called charreadas. By the mid-1800s, charreadas had become popular throughout the Southwest, especially in Texas. One event was a form of bullfighting called jaripeo, where a rider rode the bull until it died. Considered cruel in the States by the late 1800s, this competition was replaced with steer riding, which had become popular in Wild West shows at the time. Then, in 1935, a Mississippi rodeo replaced the more manageable steers with bulls. That's when bull riding left the gate and became the popular sport we know today.
A lot of action taking place at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Bull riding, that's a pretty fun event to check out.
Right? I just keep going back to all the talk about the food and the candies and lots of fun there. But our friends at SA Live, lots of fun over there too.
Oh, yes, and we are ready for rodeo as well.
We absolutely are. And guess who is out there right now?
Jen Tobias-Strusky. Hey, Jen.
That's right. Okay, we had some horses and they just left, right? Of course, that's what happens when you're on live television. But we're getting you guys a sample here at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. We're going to talk to some of the exhibitors and, go see if we can find some food as well. But we're so excited to be out here. It's the first day of the rodeo. I'm excited.
Everybody's excited about that, and they got to make the AT&T Center into a rodeo ground, and it's bringing in all that dirt. We're going to show you that process.
And of course, rodeo. How about a fantastic appetite that you can work up? And Alexander Stanley here for Big's Burgers. And this is the rodeo burger, right? What's in it?
Absolutely. So we got our hickory smoked cheddar cheese, applewood smoked bacon. We've got some hand battered onion rings and some homemade barbecue sauce, all atop our half-pound patty.
Oh, everything that just screams rodeo, and his favorite, by the way, too. We're going to tell you about that new location as well. Also, got to have some great music with the rodeo. Brett Mupp.
Not to climbing up the ladder tight. Barely happy, barely get.
They're going to be doing a couple of songs for us as well. Plus, what would you like to do if you could compete in the rodeo? What do you want to do? Let us know.
Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter.